Spinners aren't just a form of entertainment. They're a way to relax and shake off stress. At first glance, this spinner looks ordinary, but the moment it starts spinning, it becomes a star at your fingertips. Today I'll show you how I turned a big, chunky steel bolt into a sleek, spinning masterpiece. A fidget spinner with a hidden twist. I hopped on the lathe and started crafting the front cover. This isn't your typical spinner. It packs a retractable blade mechanism in a complex build with a button, springs, bearing, main body, and several precision parts all engineered to fit together seamlessly. Then I drilled 5 precise holes in it for mounting, evenly spaced and clean like a row of tiny soldiers ready for duty. Next up is the fixing plate. See those tiny slots? They're not just for show. They help align all the components perfectly, making sure everything fits snug and secure. It's a small detail that adds big strength and stability to the entire mechanism. Then comes the main body, a groove piece with a central button mount recess. The screw holes match those on the cover, and the hidden slide groove is the key to the blade's spring-out action. Now it's time to make the blades. I cut 5 round pieces, carefully sketched the curved, symmetrical blade design onto each one using a fine marker and steady hand, and then shaped them on the belt grinder. Sparks flying as the rough metal slowly turned into sharp, deadly forms. Each pass refined the edges, giving them that fierce, aerodynamic look worthy of a spinning weapon. With the blades polished, it's time to make the heart of the spinner, the central button. It's what makes everything spin, and more importantly, controls the blade ejection. A pair of springs will be installed beneath it to manage that action. Here's the clever part. Pressing the button lines up its internal pin with a slot inside the main body. And that's when the spiral torsion spring kicks in, launching the blade with force. Next up, I made the small spring using a tough, hardened wire. This one's designed to fit snugly in the heart of the spinner, right beneath the button mechanism. Then came the bigger spring, carefully coiled to fit perfectly inside the fixing plate, providing the torque needed for that satisfying blade snap. Then I crafted the blade screws, shaping each one to perfectly secure the blades without affecting their motion. Next came the bottom plate's support rivets, small but crucial for holding everything firmly in place. Finally, I crafted 2 polished brass bearing caps, not just for function, but to give the spinner a clean, finished look with a touch of style. With all the parts ready, time to assemble this beast. I started by fitting the rivets into the main body. Tiny pieces, but they play a huge role. Then fitted a bearing into the front plate. Then I attached the blades using custom screws, tight enough to hold, loose enough to move. Gave them a few test flicks, and yep, the blades are working like a charm, smooth and snappy just like I planned. Dropped the big spring into the main body and snapped on the front cover. Fitted TH bearing into the heart, then the small spring beneath the button. Slid the button in place. It's the brain of the spinner, triggering the blade launch when pressed. Next, capped it off with polished brass bearings for that clean, finished look. Everything came together just right. The blades move smoothly, the mechanism feels solid, and the balance is spot on. The spinner is officially ready, tested, tuned. What do you guys think of this build? Tell me in the comment section. Peace.